in South Africa, look, on the international flights, it's kind of back to normal, but there's a lot less capacity, I suppose, predictably, as there was pre-pandemic. So to give you an example, British Airways used to operate a double A380 service daily, Johannesburg to London. They're now operating a 777 or an A350. So, you've really got greatly reduced capacity. It shows in the pricing. I think there is demand there, but I think it also shows the operational constraints British Airways are operating under at the moment. Because of crew shortages and that kind of thing. So, people are moving back and forth, but not in the same volumes and at far greater expense. To enter South Africa, you're still required to be wearing masks on the flight in here. You need proof of vaccination to enter. Failing that, negative PCR test. So for the most part, it's fairly simple getting in, but there are some continued restrictions. On the domestic, the last figure I saw was at the moment it's about 60% passenger levels as compared to pre-pandemic. So, we're getting there. I flew yesterday, and the airport was Johannesburg Airport, pretty quiet, not as busy as usual, but it's getting there. The dominant or the main the most significant domestic carrier now is Safair, who's been the one true beneficiary of this pandemic, because it's always continued to operate. It hasn't gone insolvent, hasn't gone into like Chapter 11 or its equivalent, and it's picked up some major market share because of that. And so you can see consumer trust in that airline is greater than its competitors. South African Airways operates, but on a very limited basis domestically, and on the regional African routes, it's not operating internationally in the true sense of, beyond the African continent. So yeah, that's basically it. Other than that, life down here, traffic's more or less back to pre-pandemic levels. So maybe I'm guessing probably about the 80-90% mark, and life continues in public buildings. You do need to wear a face mask, but other than that, you wouldn't realize that there was a pandemic here. Hospitalization levels remain low, but the COVID numbers are starting to tick up as we get into late autumn. Yeah, that's basically it.